Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 18 and let's play Final Fantasy VI Advance, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, off footage I fought a couple new enemies, only a couple though. The fossil dragon I fought in the desert. You have to be careful with it because it can turn you into a zombie. But at least you can use Phoenix Downs on it if you want. And I also ran into a Blood Fang too. So yeah, I only ran into a couple new enemies, and I'll probably run into the rest later in that area. In the meantime, this is Kolingen, a town on the west. A strange glowing creature flew through here, scared the living daylights out of me. I assume that's Terra. It took off southward, towards Jidor. Well, then I guess it's not in Kolingen, then. Oh, here's Shadow. We meet again. Leave me alone. Now, he would talk to you if you only had less than 4 party members, but we don't. And plus, he might leave at any time. I wouldn't talk to that guy if I were you. He's an assassin. What are you, a pirate? Look at you. We got some rather unsavory sorts in here. That guy over there is an assassin. Yeah, well, I'm not interested in him right now. Even though I do like Shadow, he's not the best at this time. My younger brother's a bit eccentric. Lives alone up north. Says he's going to build a coliseum, or some such nonsense. Let him! Oh, Locke, is that you? Have you stopped by Rachel's house? That thing! I don't know what it was, but it tore up my house. Some kind of glowing monster. Oh yeah, your house is a mess. I hope you got insurance. It's my dream to see an opera at the opera house south of Jidor, with a handsome date, of course. I get all dolled up, put on a sequin dress, and then you get raped. The end! Moving on. Okay, let's see what stuff you got. I'm not gonna worry about the mithril shields, I already got that. Twist headbands. Let me buy one. It might lower my defense, but maybe increases other things. Let's check it out. It may not be as good as the green beret, but let's find out. It increases stamina, speed, and strength. But my defensive properties and evasion go quite down. Not gonna use it. Yeah, chain flail, I already got one of those. Moonring blade, that's pretty good. It's a special weapon that you can use to throw. In other words, Locke does not need to be in the front row to get the maximum amount of strength. So before I forget, I'm gonna put you in the back right now. Don't worry, his stealing is unaffected. A girl named Rachel used to live in that house up there. No one lives there anymore, though. Rachel. Well, Locke seems to know her. I wonder what kind of connection they have. I couldn't protect her. Maybe that has a connection to what kind of character Locke is now. Locke, what are we off to find today? It's almost your birthday? Period? What? There's supposed to be an ancient treasure hidden somewhere in this mountain. We're gonna find it. Mount Colt, then you're going the wrong way. Locke! Look out! And she fell. Rachel! Then that bridge at least was fixed. Rachel, are you awake? Huh? I can't remember anything. What is up with women that Locke know and getting amnesia? First it was Rachel, then Terra. At least Celeste had her memory. Get out of my house! It's your fault Rachel lost her memory. Wait! Just let me talk to her. please, just go away. I don't know who you are, but my parents get upset whenever you come here. I'm gonna stare at the ground for a bit. Yes, that's not creepy at all. Stare at her door. Rachel will be better off without you hanging around, Locke. She's gonna have to make a new start of it. With you here, she can't even do that. A year went by. When I finally returned, I found out that Rachel had been killed in an Imperial attack. Her memory had returned just before she died. The last thing she said was, my name. I never should have left her side. I failed her. Well, that explains why Locke was so eager to protect Terra and Celes. Yeah, I got an elixir. Because he let her down in the past, blames himself for it, and feels that he cannot do that again, so he decides to stick around for them. Was that thing really a monster? It stopped right in front of my little girl, and I could see it had very gentle eyes. I saw a pretty light. It came here, and everyone else was afraid of it, but I liked it. Well, it's not like Terra is a mean creature or anything. Just misunderstood. What is up with this music? What on earth? Oh, Locke! It's been a while. Ages even. Oh, that? Worry not, worry not. Your treasure's quite safe. Hehehe. What is this? It's a good thing I just happened to have finished this herbal concoction back then. Now she'll never age a day. Hehehe. I had to use my herbs, I did. Couldn't very well refuse with you begging me like that. What is this? Why is there a dead body on the bed? Rachel. You're sure this stuff will work? Of course, of course. The love of your life will sleep here just like this forever. And ever. And ever. Hee hee hee. If there were a way to call her spirit back. A way to call her back, eh? You mean like that legendary treasure? Hee hee hee. Oh yes. I suppose if you had that, you might be able to bring her around. That guy has lost his marbles. Oh, and his brain cells, too. I failed her. Now, if Celeste were in your party, you get an extra bit of that cutscene, too. She starts wondering why Locke is behaving the way he did towards her. But we're not done with that house yet. Instead, there's one more thing we can do. Eastern edge of town, crazy old coot sits there mashing up smelly old herbs, and ghost in his basement. No, just a dead body. There. Your fears are relieved. Ah, another green beret. Seems I got more green berets than I do party members. Thank you, Velt grinding against satellites. Okay, I think now would be a good time to save. And before I head south, I'm actually going to head north. Remember, there was a crazy old guy working on some kind of coliseum. I want to pay him a visit. Let's go. Wow, I went all this way and not one encounter. That is crazy stuff. Hello? We can't let the world become too peaceful, don't you see? People shine their brightest when they're at war. My coliseum will be a monument to the glory of battle. If I can ever finish it, that is, no one will help me. I'd help, but I'm a bit busy with stuff, and yeah. I'll take that hero's ring, though. What does a hero's ring do? Okay. Boost both physical and magical attack power. Ooh, I better give that to Sabin. Seeing as how both his blitzes use both physical and magical power. I think Gal would be a good use for it too. Then again, would Gal be a better use for it? Actually, I think I will give him the earring, since my best blitzes are Rising Phoenix and, well, Aura Cannon. Perhaps I should give Gao this, the Hero's Ring, because he has blitzes of both physical and magical that he can use. Well, either or, it's up to you. Oh, here's a Blood Fang that you never got to see. Ow. Ah, potion. Thanks. You can never have too many potions. Well, technically you can. Can't go over 99, unfortunately. There, now that Hero's Ring is actually making use already. Ah, sweet, Gao gained a level to level 16. It's very unfortunate that I went from Kolingen to the Coliseum house, had no encounters. Now I'm on the way back, and already I had 2, before I even got back to Kolingen. Okay, I'm trying to avoid the desert, because I don't want to deal with fossil dragons. Okay, to get to Jidor, I just have to hit south, that's all. Alright, so let's go. Seems like the encounter rate is getting a little bit higher than when I went north. As long as I keep this up, then everything will be just fine. At least the encounters are easy based on my equipment and my skills. Up, here's a new enemy, Iron Fist. Yeah, I better take both of those out as soon as possible. Iron Fist has a pretty good physical attack, and I forgot to mention that Vulture has the ability called Shamshir, which will reduce your HP in half. Oh, Locke gained a level, nice. Everybody's pulling their weight. Then again, with a party like this, how can you not? Oh yeah, I forgot to go to the bestiary to see what's the whole deal with the Iron Fist. Is it any good? Okay, you can get a twist headband and a potion from stealing, and a mithril knife if you're lucky. Not that I care of any of these stuff, but it's good information. Okay, I'm almost to Jidor, I just gotta go a little bit further to the southeast. Up, here's a new enemy, Rock Wasp. Hopefully it doesn't try to petrify me. I don't know if it does at all, but I'm guessing by the name it probably does. But at least they got gold needles to steal. Sweet. Oh, I get another one just by a drop. Do they have anything else, though? Let's find out. Nope, just potions and gold needles, that's it. Fair enough. Ah, there's Jidor. Looks bigger than Kolingen. This is Jidor, the westernmost town on the world map. That's a lie. As far as I know, Kolingen seems more western than you. Apparently the rich people don't have much intelligence in geography. I am disappointed. Mithril vests. Unfortunately, I only managed to get like a couple, or actually one from the Hell's Rider. I think ninja gears would be pretty good too. White dress, I'll buy one. Not gonna bother getting equipment for Terra since she's not gonna be in my party for a while. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the Moonring blade back on. Wait a minute. Thief that sometimes steals from an enemy. I wonder. As good as it may be and all, I might consider keeping the Thieves' Knife on, or not. Because, I mean, it doesn't really increase my rate of stealing, but it does give me good evasion and magic evasion. I'm gonna keep the Thieves' Knife. Okay, that seems a lot better. Alright, we'll go with that. At least they got a chocobo stable here. That's always nice. Anything in these boxes? Nope. Item store. Every once in a while, one of these shady kids from Zozo wanders down here, looking for an easy mark. Be careful. Okay. Zozo, I suppose that's my next destination. Luckily I don't have to buy anything here. If I want to buy anything, I'll head back to Figaro Castle, thank you very much. Discount for the win. Hey, in this economy, sometimes you gotta save money. Hey, Kikuchi Manji. I'll buy a couple for Cyan, why not? I gotta remember that before I do anything, I might want to consider taking the Genji gloves off Cyan. If I'm not gonna be using them for a while. It's better to have someone else with the Genji gloves. It's only fair. And it's only smart, too. Oh, the poor people were forced out of town. I hear they built a new town in the valley between the mountains up north. Wait, poor people were kicked out of this town. Wow. Talk about a friggin' race war. A class war, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Those folks in Zozo don't have an ounce of honesty among the lot of them. Don't trust a word they say. Maybe I should be trusting a word you say. God, getting innocent people kicked out of town. They had to migrate somewhere else, make their own town. Seriously. I saw a girl bathed in light speed off towards the northern mountains. This is the Jidor auction house. It's always full of wealthy aristocrats. And snooty people you wish you could kill in their sleep. The class divide is quite visible here. All the middle-class families live in the southern part of town. The richer folks live up in the north. You can see one of their enormous mansions from here. I'm gonna be an opera singer when I grow up. Huh? You don't know where the opera house is? It's way south of here. Nah, you'll be a hooker. Probably for the upper-class families. Peace ring? No. Earrings? Maybe. Sniper eye I'll buy one more of. And I think that's it. Hey, I gotta save my money. You think I'm made out of money? I'm not made out of money. Hauser's mansion. You got any good shit? You're obviously not from around here. Straighten your back. Don't slump so much. How about you not stare at the wall and try not being an asshole for once? Seriously. Wait a minute. This one looks awfully familiar. A picture of a lovely lady. That picture is going to be important later. A suit of armor, blah blah blah. A very old painting. It appears to be a lamp. A picture of an old urn. Treasure chest on canvas. Nice. A beautiful still life of flowers. It's almost as if they were alive. Got a bit of significance there. I'm not gonna say much else. Now, apparently Terra must have flown over to Zozo then. If that's the case, I might as well just head there right now. What's this? Oh, nothing. Hey, what's up? 250 gil! Fine. Press the A button or up to go forward, steer by left or right, press the B button to dismount. The bird will return to its pen as soon as you leave the saddle. Well, I guess it's gonna be one way. Okay, if you want to get to the Opera House, you just gotta go southeast from here. Now, granted, that's not our destination. It's just there to remind you, okay, upper house is over there. Fair enough. Yeah, it looks alright. I dig the blue for the roof. Now, if we want to get to Zozo, you have to go northeast. Just keep around the mountains. That's all you need to do. Just follow this little meadow, which is kind of like a line. And after a while, you'll find Zozo completely entrenched by the mountains. Like, right over here. Thank you! Okay, I'm gonna stop the video right here. Next part, we're gonna go to Zozo. And since it's full of poor people that I got a big chip on their shoulder, it's not gonna be pretty. See ya, everybody!